Hey guys, this is Ryan Butler with Ryan Butler Homes bringing you a video blog for today. Today I'm going to be covering part 1 of a 2-part series for top 10 homebuyer questions. Question number 1, what's the first step in buying a home? The first step is actually getting a mortgage pre-approval. You want to find out what your purchasing power is, and to do that you're going to have to speak with a loan officer. So unless you're buying a property cash, you're going to have to get a mortgage on it. And to get a mortgage, the loan officer is going to have to verify your income, your assets, and your debts. I want to make a distinction between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification. A pre-approval means you've had a discussion with a loan officer and submitted an application. Along with that application, you submitted documents to verify the information that you filled out on the application. That includes your W-2s, your bank statements, and several other documents that they're going to ask. A pre-qualification is the same information without actually providing the verification for it. So if you go online and you fill out a form and they tell you you can buy so much property, that's a pre-qualification, and until they actually verify that, pretty much you can't use it. It's not very good for except for yourself, but you can actually submit that to put an offer on it. Question number 2, how long does it take to buy a home? To actually buy a home, it only takes around 30 days. That's pretty typical. Now, you can close less than 30 days in a lot of cases. In a very competitive DC metro market, you can close as quickly as 2 weeks. And sometimes with certain home buyer programs, you might have to close longer than 30 days. But you have to make the distinction between actually buying a home and actually finding a home. Finding a home, that depends on the person. That could take a couple days to a couple years. So want to make the distinction between actually buying a home and actually finding a home. Question number 3, what does a realtor do? Probably a better question is, what doesn't a realtor do? The realtor is going to provide you with information about the home buying process. Along with that, they're going to educate you about all the steps that are involved with buying a home. They're going to represent you on the transaction as well. So they'll be there for you for negotiations as well as for making sure that all the documentation that's needed from the moment you actually put an offer in and it's accepted to the moment you close on a home is done properly. Question number 4, how much do I have to pay a realtor? Pretty much nothing. So when you're going on your home buying process, you really don't have to pay the realtor. So how does a realtor get paid? The seller has an agent, a listing agent, and the listing agent pays a buyer agent for bringing them a buyer and helping facilitate the transaction. So you actually don't pay the buyer directly. The seller typically pays the buyer's agent. Question number 5, what's the best advice for first-time home buyers? The best advice for first-time home buyers is to trust in your professionals. I know everyone has uncles and grandmothers and dads and moms who are going to be along for this journey in your home buying process. And it makes for great conversation, great discussion. People love talking about real estate. But just like any other profession or any other industry, there are people who like to speak on it, and then there are people who are actually in the field every day. So you're going to want to trust those people. That includes your agent, that includes your loan officers, and all the other related professions that are involved in the real estate purchasing process. So definitely take into account to what your family and friends are saying, but remember that you have to trust in the process and then trust in the professionals that you're hiring to work for you. So these were the first 5 questions answered about buying a home. I hope you found it valuable. If so, share with your friends. If you have any more questions, definitely shoot me an email or send me a text or give me a call, and I'd love to address those questions in the next videos. So be on the lookout for part 2 of this series to address the next 5 questions and home buying tips.